So it's been a very interesting journey. I learned a lot about COVID. I learned it by really going to school. This is the real school. This isn't the let's read the book school. And I get it, and I understand it.
Today he feels well. He's been up and around. Our plan for today is to have him to eat and drink, be up out of bed as much as possible, to be mobile. And if he continues to look and feel as well as he does today, our hope is that we can plan for a discharge as early as tomorrow to the White House, where he can continue his treatment course.
Even though he has said it's not safe for the Senate to meet in session, but it's okay to have the hearings. And the idea of having virtual hearings where no one is with the witness for the highest court in the land, for a life appointment that would have such effect on people's lives, makes no sense.
I want to keep you all updated on what's going on with coronavirus stimulus. Things moving fast, but not well here in Washington. So last night, the House passed a coronavirus stimulus package of $2.2 trillion. But this is the Democratic coronavirus bill. So as we told you, basically over the last 48 hours, there were negotiations on Capitol Hill between Pelosi, Steve Mnuchin from the White House, Secretary of the Treasury, trying to package some sort of deal together for $1,200 checks and more. And then I think that they had settled around the $1.5 to $2 trillion figure.
Yeah, $1.6 trillion is what Jeff Stein is reporting.
So it was floating, and it was very, I tried to check in on this as well. People were telling me it's very fluid. But talks essentially broke down yesterday. So Nancy Pelosi put out a statement, let's put this up here on the screen, during a press conference where she said essentially that passing something she does not believe that something is better than nothing when it comes to a coronavirus relief bill, sticking to her guns,
drawing a hard line.
Has to be $2.2 trillion with state and local, no ifs, ands, or buts. This actually caused a lot of problems in her caucus. There's some frontline Democrats who are in tight swing states elections who are saying, no, I don't want to pass a fake bill that's not going to pass. We need, if there is actually going to be negotiations, we need to pursue them in good faith. Part of the issue, Senate Republicans don't want to negotiate in good faith. Let's throw McConnell's statement up there. This is just perfect for Washington. I wish them well, he says, in their negotiations, which, as Jake Sherman of Politico points out, is D.C. speak for have fun with that.
Yeah.
And doesn't have a chance in hell. So that's where we are, guys. The Secretary of the Treasury wants to strike a deal. The House Speaker wants to strike a deal. Let's be very clear here. Who is screwing over the American people? Senate Republicans. I want to be entirely clear here, and I want it to come from me, which is that people like Ron Johnson and Rand Paul and John Thune and John Cornyn and all of these other Senate Republicans who are true conservative, very principled people against the debt are the people standing in between a deal for trillions of dollars of more stimulus, more money in your bank account, and more relief. Let's be eminently clear about who is responsible.
I would add one to that list, which is President Trump.
Yeah,
because if he wanted to come out and really put pressure on, this thing would get done.